right, so once you get that kitchen organized, you also want to make sure it's looking good. And nothing makes a kitchen look better and fresher than a new countertop. And my guest here is going to agree with me. Carl Griffin-Kranz, you're the Director of Marketing with Granite Transformations. Thanks for joining us.
Good to meet you, Lou.
Okay, so you guys, now you got a lot of choices, right, for countertops. There's laminate, which we have here. There's natural stone. People do tile. And then there's you guys that took synthetic stone, which is another option, a whole countertop system where they come in and take out the old and bring in the new. But you guys have a very unique, interesting process. Tell me a little bit about that.
Sure. We've engineered stone or engineered granite or recycled glass countertops, and we're able to install it directly over the existing surface.
So the countertops that are here do not have to come out.
No, and that's a #1 reason why our customers choose us. Eliminating the demolition,
right,
eliminates the mess, and eliminates the possible damage to your countertops or kitchen while you're ripping something out.
And ultimately speeds up the process as well, right?
Ultimately, this kitchen or any kitchen can be done in as little as 1 day.
Right, depending on the size. And let's talk a little bit about how you make these countertops.
We have two main countertop materials. One is granite, and the other one is a recycled glass. We take large pieces of granite, for example. We'll grind it down in our factory down in Florida, mix it in with a special resin, get spread out in a 4-foot by 10-foot sheet, bake for a couple of hours, then we run it through a football field-sized diamond polishing machine.
Give it that polish.
Gives it that
smooth
there's a
finish.
nice shine, and then between the sealing and the polishing, it won't have to worry about staining.
Okay, so now you have these 1/4-inch, basically slabs, right, of countertop. For the first step, Granite Transformations makes a template of the existing countertop to ensure a custom fit. Once it's made, a date for the installation is set.
They will have to check the existing countertop to make sure that it is a stable surface, whether they lift it up, maybe make sure it's screwed in properly. If there was any water damage, you would want to remove that before you put our countertop. Typically, we're going right over the top. They're going to come in, take the pieces we've manufactured, dry fit, make sure it's a perfect fit, take them off, put down the 2-part epoxy, spread out a thin layer, reapply the material. That's it. You're done.
What about kitchen sinks? Those typically get replaced. Do you guys handle that as well, taking them out and putting in new ones?
Exactly. Yeah, it's an all-inclusive, full-service job. So we will take out the sink, replace it, whether they've purchased their own or they purchase it through us. About 90% of the time, we're going to replace the sink and faucet.
The beauty, obviously, of these synthetics is there's no staining and no sealing, as you mentioned. So people don't have to worry about red wine or grape juice or olive oil, right? It's just not going to penetrate the surface.
Exactly. And that's the beauty of the engineered products is, they're permanently sealed. So you don't have to seal it yourself. You're not spending money. You're not putting the harmful chemicals in the air or around your family. And for those of us that actually use their kitchen, you're not worried when you spill a little olive oil on the counter.
Right.
It's going to wipe right up.
I want to also talk about the recycled glass thing, because I think that's really a unique process. You guys are taking post-consumer products, beer bottles or soda bottles, whatever it is, and grinding them up and actually putting them into the countertop. I mean, not only is it beautiful, but you're helping the environment.
Exactly. It is a beautiful product, different than granite, some real nice depth and beauty. Having the glass chips, especially you get some nice sunlight in your kitchen, watch the sun move across the countertop. And we are helping to save the landfills. We have between 30 and 70% post-consumer content, depending on the color you choose.
Carl, thanks so much for joining us today. It's an amazing process. It's really going to look nice. Boy, don't those countertops look terrific? Isn't it amazing how innovation can truly make our lives easier and more beautiful?